Hello, beautiful. Well, today is day 2, and I decided that I'll be revisiting Act 1. So, this is the belly dancer and a woman's metamorphosis journey, and this was a live performance and a workshop. So, what I did in 2018, which was my first solo show that I did about my journey through dance, was in Kirkland Lake, and it was in a hall, a dance hall, and it brings me back memories because I've been traveling to Kirkland Lake for at least 10 years, from I would say since 2006 to 2016. Yeah. And it was at a college, the Kirkland College, College, I forgot the name. But you know who you are, everyone that used to come to the college and dance with me. Anyways, it was really a small town, and it's a mining town, but it was a wonderful place to go. And I would drive it's 2.5 hour drive way up north of Ontario. And so that was my first show. And so I'd like to go through Act 1 today, which is actually Act 1 of the show was the beginning of my journey with the dance. The dance was American tribal style and tribal fusion. And this was the book that got me introduced to belly dance. And so I'm going to go through some tribal fusion, all of these steps and review, and I'll be putting it on my Femme Online dance, the full drill. But I'd like to share something with you. I did that show in Kirkland, and then the week after I did it in North Bay, which was my hometown for the business. That's where my dance studio was. And then I did it one more time, so I did 3 of them, but the full show was in Kirkland and North Bay. But then in Verner, there was a plowing festival, which there's a lot of people that goes to that, and one of the event planners, she asked me to dance and to perform. And so I made the 1 hour show be like more of a 20-minute show. And so that was actually my last solo performance in Canada. And so, but I had my camera and I just put it on, and without knowing, my first student, Zian, if you're watching, I'm talking about you. You said something that was so cute, and I'm going to share it now. So let me go here and listen to what you said. And you didn't know you were on tape or on video.
Ça, c'est comme un oiseau qui met un parachute. C'est comme il est naturel. Well, she can run, not that much. It's in her.
So in French, ça c'est comme un oiseau qui met un parachute, which is very cute. So she's saying it's like a bird wearing a parachute. How do you say that? A parachute. That's what it is, a parachute. So meaning that I really don't need to wear a parachute when I have wings. So she was saying that I was a natural. And so it looks like I was a natural, but I really wasn't. I felt the dance called me, like I really was moved by this dance, but I really had to practice and practice. I was really stiff, meaning that I had no feminine energy in me. It was so masculine because I used to play, like I said, reggae. Like in my book, I do mention like that was something I played. I didn't dance when I was young. I didn't take any dance lessons. I was really more into sports. And so I was very much into my masculine, and I was very more into, gold and push, and even like doing weights, which is, it's good for you, but it's very masculine. And so the dance really brought in the feminine side of me. And so that feminine side, I had to really, really work hard on that one. And so thank you, Zian. And then I'd like to share something else what happened to me. Google. Now, I received a red alert on my email saying that, you know, you need to clear some space or buy more terabytes or buy space. And I'm like, I already paying monthly, and I didn't understand why I was gonna have to be suspended. And then for at least several days, I was arguing with them. It's like, hey, you're the one who's not taking their money out of my PayPal. And so they made some Toral, they say. They had their special team or specialist team work into my case. And this is what happened. They said that after in-depth review, I'm afraid to convey that our specialist team has determined that this profile must stay suspended due to the violations of our terms and of service. We're unable to discuss the specific circumstances of this or any suspensions. So they're saying that the terms of service states that Google Payments Corporation reserves the right to change, suspend, or discontinue any aspect of the services at any time, including availability of the services or any service featured without notice or liability. And that was a shock for me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So if I don't empty all the emails that I have in my account, and I had like 500 megabytes of video in my Google One drive, then I won't have access to my Gmail. I mean, my Gmail is my business. And so for 2 days, I decluttered 100,000 emails, and I couldn't believe I had that many emails. Like, I'm like, why did you keep that in there? It's like actually they did me a favor. I really it made me realize that I was not paying attention to the clutter in my digital space. So I deleted 100,000 email. I did delete some of or unsubscribe. I'm still gonna be unsubscribing too, because I've realized a lot of the people that I'm subscribed, I love them dearly. I love their newsletters and stuff, but I don't even have time to read it. So I'm really bringing it down to maybe 10 subscribers, and then maybe I'll unsubscribe and change that around. I mean, life is all about changing. Just like doing this show, I'm gonna be changing the format because everything I've done in the 3 shows that I did in Canada were on a platform. It was not on a stage, and so my show will be evolved and it's gonna be different. And so this decluttering actually helped me to go even further to declutter some of my stuff. Like, I'm gonna be decluttering some of the DVDs and maybe giving it away, and I don't need it in my closet anymore. Just like the clothes that I have behind me, there's a lot of clothes behind me that I don't need. So I actually am really grateful and thankful for Google to kind of it was like a kick in the butt. And so anyways, I'm gonna be doing more decluttering, and thank you, Google. So I went from 500 megabytes to 2 gigabytes, and I have 3 emails, 3 email account. The only thing that really got me sad though is like I can't even have access to my YouTube Premiere, so I have to listen to these ads. So maybe in the future they'll come back and maybe they'll unsuspend me. But the thing that is like, I don't know why they suspend me and they don't have to give me the reason. Is that unbelievable? So a bit scary. So anyways, I'm gonna go and share with you some of my practice for today in my tribal, and I'll see you later. Now release all the pressure on the left leg and let that hip drop. Repeat that shift to the left and drop the right side. The weight to the other side.
found that everybody has a natural inclination for one or the other direction. Pursue the direction that comes easily to you, and then work on the other.
To the front, you're going to look to the side and come back to the center. You could add the arms. So the snake arm. So again, you want to relax the shoulders. The shoulder kind of roll, you undulate, expand, contract the top, expand, contract the bottom, expand. So contract, really expand, pull in, push out. In, really expand, expand, push out, and then pull in and out. Let's get ready for the belly roll. Make sure you don't lock your knees, so try to constrict your joints. So we're gonna contract, contract, expand, expand, nice and slow. So it's just the belly contracting and expanding. I really love doing this because it's so good for the organs. It really massages the organs. Contract, contract, nice and slow. Just finished the workout on my feminine line dance, which was more of the slow movement of the American tribal style. I forgot how much it works these muscles. The slower it is, the harder it is. And so if you want to check it out, I did just a slow movement drills. I did belly roll, body wave, the ribcage circle, some arm undulation, hand floreo, and of course, figure eights. And I did do a nice little circles of the pelvis. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. And I haven't done those in so long, so it was kind of nice to review. And that is it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. I think I did a lot today. So tomorrow we're going to still continue with the tribal fusion and maybe talk about the book. We'll see. You have a wonderful day. Bye.